So here we are again. Welcome to another live stream. It's Thursday. To be honest with you, I'm having difficulty remembering what day of the week it is, to be honest with you. It said Thursday on my phone, so I'm going to assume that it is Thursday. Hi everybody, welcome to England. Yes, this is a special live stream for those who are wondering what this is. I am doing a daily live stream during these very strange times. It is a very unusual period of time. I think it's safe to say that this is a very strange time. So the reason why I'm here is to, well, first of all, it gives me something to do, and hopefully it will give you something to do as well. So during this time, I will be giving you some lovely live streams during, well, the next couple of weeks, maybe even the next couple of months. Who knows? It's nice to see so many people already joining. Did you see last night? Did you see the live stream last night? I was standing at the top of Wenlock Edge and I actually stayed until the sun went down. So if you were lucky enough to catch my live stream last night, I was outside and I did show the sunset live from where I was standing. Can I just say, when I got home last night, I was absolutely freezing. In fact, my hands had turned purple. That's how cold I was yesterday, because I was standing for 2 hours yesterday. 2 hours! Can you believe it? So there is the view for those who want to see what the weather is like. We are very lucky at the moment because we are having lots of nice weather. The weather isn't too bad, although I have to say today the weather is a little cooler. Now yesterday was lovely and warm, however today is quite cool. So I've decided not to go too far away from the house. So once again, today I am in the garden and you can see the beautiful trees. I will zoom in so you can see some of the cherry blossom. As I say every day, it really does feel like spring is in the air. So the cherry blossom is out and you can see that everything is looking nice. The birds are also very busy today because I put some food out for the birds. So the birds are feeling very excited at the moment. So you might hear the birds singing, and that singing will be the song of gratefulness. They are singing, "Thank you, Mr. Duncan, for giving us some food. Thank you, Mr. Duncan, you've put us in a good mood." So the birds are happy, I am happy, and I hope you are happy as well. I hope you are all having a good time, and don't forget, as I always say, you are not alone. Don't forget, you are not alone. You are not by yourself, because we can share this experience together through the wonders of modern technology. But of course, the big question is, Mr. Duncan, where are you? We can't see you. Please let us see your beautiful, handsome face. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Make Mr. Duncan appear. Oh, it's horrible. Make it go away. It's horrible. Hi, Mr. Duncan. Nice to see you here. Hello, Helena. Nice to see you here as well. Welcome to the garden. It is a lovely Thursday afternoon. The birds are singing and I feel okay, not too bad. I had a lovely sleep last night. One of the things about doing these live streams is, well, first of all, it might not seem like it, but it is very tiring. doing the live streams. It can be very tiring. It can make you feel quite tired. So I must be honest with you, I was very tired last night when I got home from my late evening live stream. So today I'm feeling refreshed. I had a lovely sleep. I hope you did as well. I know a lot of people at the moment are feeling worried and anxious during this strange period of time. However, you don't have to feel worried. You don't have to be afraid, because I am here to help you through this. I am here to help you get through this very strange period of time. I might actually go on the roof in a little while, so I'm not sure at the moment. We will see what happens, because some of my neighbours are now cutting their grass, so it might be a little noisy. But I might go up on the roof in a little while to give you a better view of the area. I think on the roof will be too windy. Maybe. So the reason why I'm doing this from my garden today is because it is quite cold. So it isn't very warm today, unfortunately. It is not. Hello Belarusia, it is nice to see you back, and I hope things are okay with your father as well, because you have been taking care of your father during this period of time. Hello Noemi, Anna is here. Hi Anna, nice to see you here today. Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Duncan. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? Wait there. Are you happy? I hope so. I really hope you are happy today. I'm feeling okay. I am trying to keep myself happy. I'm trying to keep my spirits up by getting a little bit of sunlight on my face. I'm just wondering whether I'm turning brown. Do you think I might turn brown if I spend enough time out here? Maybe. I might get a very nice suntan. Who knows? Hello, Awil. Hello, Awil. Nice to see you here as well. I had a lovely sleep. I went to bed last night and I fell asleep straight away. I was so... Hello, Mr. Bird. There's a little bird sitting above my head. Hi everyone, hello Awil again, hello to Lent Boy, JS Lent Boy, hello to you as well. Where are you watching at the moment? What time is it in your country at the moment? I will tell you what time it is. It is actually 5 minutes away from 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I will show you on my watch. So now you can see it is 5 minutes away from 2 o'clock here in the UK, and it is myself, Mr. Duncan. That's me, by the way. For those who are wondering, who is that strange man talking on my computer screen? Well, my name is Duncan and I teach English on YouTube, and I've been doing this for ever such a long time. Do you know how long I've been doing this for? A very long time indeed. Hi to all the live chat. Nice to see so many people here today. I am standing in my back garden. The sunlight is warm on my face. However, there is also a very cold breeze, because apparently the weather is going to get very bad over the next few days here in the UK. So unfortunately, it looks as if this lovely warm spell of weather is going to come to an end soon. So that's some bad news. You have a little bit of bad news there, because it looks as if our lovely springtime weather is going to come to an end. They think next week we might get some snow. Can you believe it? We might actually get some snow next week. I can't believe it. I suppose I should keep my distance, really. So I must keep my safe distance from you, even though I'm talking to you through the internet. Florence says, I love your garden. Thank you very much. The garden is looking quite nice because it is springtime. Why were you late? Mr. Duncan, I thought someone had kidnapped you. There's some very interesting sounds around me. The sounds of springtime. Hello, Bayan. Thank you for spending your time with us. I have a question. Which of these two sentences is right? What did you did, or what did you do? The second one is correct. What did you do? What did you do? What? So the thing in question is what did you are the subject. What did you do? What have you done? So you can also say what have you done? What did you do? Sir, my connection is not very good. I'm sorry to hear that. If you are having trouble with the connection, maybe you can reduce the quality of the picture. So maybe you can downgrade the picture on your device, and then maybe the connection will be better. So I hope you can see me, and I hope you can hear me okay. Anna asks, oh, Anna. Hello, Anna. Nice to see you here as well. Is anyone reading any books? Is anyone reading any books during this lockdown? If you are, what are you reading? So, is anyone out there reading anything interesting? Maybe you have picked up a book. Maybe just before this happened, maybe you borrowed some books from the library. So are you reading any interesting stories? Maybe a book. Maybe you are rereading. So if you reread, it means you read something that you've already read. So something you've already read is something you are rereading. You reread. You do it again. Reread. Hello to Florence. Yes, I am reading Spanish books because I'm studying 2 languages at the same time. I mentioned this the other day. Do you remember the other day I did actually mention this, and I talked about the difficulty of learning 2 languages at the same time, and I think it can be hard. But if you do it carefully, and if you divide your time between the 2 languages, I think actually you can have some success. I think so. Lil, hello Lil. Are there any bulls or lambs in your neighbour's field? No, at the moment, if you look, you can see the field behind me. Look, the field at the moment is empty. Completely empty. There are no animals in the field. So sometimes we have sheep in this field, and sometimes we will have bulls. It's true. And sometimes they get very angry and chase people around. So sometimes we have sheep, and sometimes we have sheep with their lambs. Unfortunately, this year there are no sheep. There are no lambs in the field. What a shame. It would have been so nice to have shown you all of the nature, especially if there were some sheep or lambs in the back garden, but there aren't. I'm sorry about that. Sukat says, I am rereading The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Oh, that sounds very intriguing. That sounds like a self-help book. Is it a self-help book? So when we talk about self-help, it is something that you are doing, you are learning something that is beneficial to your well-being. So something that can help you with the way you live or the way you think. So over the past 20 years, self-help learning has become a very big business. I think so. Self-help. Yes, there are many ways of giving yourself self-help. You can read books about thinking, the way your mind works. Maybe you are a person who gets very anxious about things, especially at the moment. And just before I came outside, there was a special report on BBC News about people who are suffering with anxiety problems and how they are coping with this difficult period of time. Hello, Uni Karina. I am studying at the moment to pass my driving test, maybe next year. And I am 30-ish. So you are around the age of 30. But I think I am too old. No. No way. You are not too old. You are never too old to learn something new. Look at me. Look at me. I'm an old wrinkly man and I'm still able to learn new things. I taught myself how to produce and edit videos. I taught myself how to use technology. So maybe these are things that a lot of people would not do because they were afraid that they would fail. However, you are never too old. Please don't say that. I think it is the saddest thing a person can ever say. Besides, I give up. So 2 things you should never say. You should never say that you are too old to do something, and you should definitely never say, I give up. Never say those things. Always keep trying. You never know. You might be very close to your goal. Sometimes you might be closer to your goal than you realize. So many of us go through life thinking that we are failing. However, sometimes you can lose your own perspective. You can lose your own view of what is really happening in your life. So I think that most people at some point in their life lose confidence, or maybe they lose self-belief. But I think having belief in yourself and telling yourself that you can do it is very beneficial. And I should know because I use it myself, you see. Never give up, never stop, because you might just be on the verge of having success. It might be very close. And sometimes it is closer than you realize. I think so. Hello to Rakesh. Hello, Rakesh. Every time I try spinning my pen, but I can't spin my pen very well. Can anyone tell me how to do that? You can spin your pen. There are people who can hold their pen in their hand and they can spin it. They can flip their pen around in their hand. I must admit, I can't do it. I can half do it. So I spin the pen, but then it flies away, you see. So I don't. Hello to Nguyen. Hello, Nguyen. Nguyen Tu Tra, who I think is watching at the moment in Vietnam. Hello to you as well. I hope you can see me and I hope you can hear me okay. Kubra. Hello, Kubra. I really envy you. Well, you shouldn't envy me because I'm in the same situation as you. I can come outside into the garden. However, I can't go anywhere else. I can't go into town. I can't socialize with other people. So I have to stay on my own. I have to stand in my garden all alone. Although I will say that I am lucky because I can stand in this garden and enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, because the snow is on its way. Yes, next week. They think it might be snowing next week. They think it might be snowing. The sound is low. I don't know why the sound is low because I'm very close to the microphone. Can you hear me now? Is that better? The Joe Quinn says you are something. Oh, I love your channel. Thank you very much for that. Mr. Duncan, where is Mr. Steve? Steve is having to work. So during this time, Steve is still working. However, he is working in the house. So he has to carry on working so he can still do his work on his computer. So he hasn't stopped working. He is still doing his job, and I am doing my job. I'm carrying on doing this. In fact, I'm doing it more than I usually do. It's crazy, I know. It is crazy. We are living through very strange times. Let's have a look at the back, shall we, for those who are wondering. So we will have a little look at the back of the house, just so you can see where I am. So we have some nice countryside here. The day is nice, the weather is looking good, but as I said earlier, it looks as if there might be snow on the way. So in a few days from now, we might actually have snow on the ground. So I think that will be very exciting. Imagine that, if I can actually do my live stream from outside in the snow. So that is what the weather forecast is saying at the moment, that there might be some snow on the way. We might be getting some snow. And of course, we have a lot of spring sights and sounds as well. You have all the lovely buds coming out on the trees as well right now. So this is the damson tree. You can see my lovely damson tree, and there are lots of buds coming out. I will try to show you the buds if I can. I will try to get close. So there you can see. I will use my hand. So there you can see some lovely little buds coming out on the trees. So those buds are from my damson tree. Some lovely buds. Just to prove that springtime has arrived. Springtime is here. Yes, I think it will feel like Christmas when the snow starts falling. I think you're right. I think you are definitely right. As soon as the snow starts falling, I think it will feel a little bit like Christmas. Yes, I don't doubt it. I think you are right. I agree with you entirely. So what are you doing at the moment to pass your time away? How are you spending these days, these strange days of isolation? What exactly are you doing with yourself? Are you doing anything special? Are you doing anything unusual? Maybe you are learning a new skill. As I said yesterday, during this time you can find something new, maybe a new hobby, or maybe you can search for something on the internet that you can get involved with. So one of the things at the moment that many people are doing, they are using their computers more and more. What is your tree's name? The name of the tree, damson. It is a damson tree. Unfortunately, I can't type on the live chat. So the word is damson. D-A-M-S-O-N. Damson. Ah, thank you, Sukat. Sukat has said, Mr. Duncan, you can make some damson jam. Yes, you are right. Normally Mr. Steve does that. So that is actually Steve's job. So normally Steve will make the damson jam. That is what he has to do. So what are you doing during this strange time? Lots of people now are being told to stay in their house. So not only are they being told to stay away from other people, we have been told to stay away from other people, but also we've been told that we have to stay at home. We can't even go out. We can't. We can't. Priscilla, hello Priscilla. At the moment I'm trying not to become a killer. Okay, well that is always a good idea. I always find that murder is never a good step. It can really spoil your day. So please don't kill anyone. Please don't become a murderer. Staying at home with my... Oh, I know what you're going to say now. Oh, Priscilla, is your husband watching? This is what Priscilla has said. At the moment, I'm trying not to become a killer. Staying at home with my husband all the time is driving me crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Priscilla. I hope I can take your mind off the stress and the strain of being kept in the house with your husband. So I hope that this will actually cheer you up and make you feel better. Oh, yes, he is watching. Oh dear. I'm ever so sorry. Please don't come round and hit me. You can't hit my beautiful face. You can't. It's my twinkle. So how are you coping? Now, one of the things with relationships is quite often the people involved in the relationships do not spend time together. So sometimes if people have to spend more time together, quite often you can have a lot of strain and a lot of stress. So maybe that is what you were talking about. Maybe you are finding the situation quite stressful. Maybe there is some stress that you have to deal with, because people in relationships normally don't spend all of their time together. Quite often they will go to work, they will do other things, they will have separate interests. And then sometimes the couple will come together, they will spend time together, and they will have a chat. How was your day? Well, my day was all right. How was your day? Well, my day wasn't too bad. Okay, then let's go to bed. Good night. That's it. So that is the average conversation and time that most people in relationships have. So that is it. However, these days, people are now being forced to spend lots of time together. And they are finding it very difficult to cope with. I have a feeling at the end of 2020, I think there are going to be lots of divorces. I think people will be queuing up outside divorce law courts. There will be people queuing along the streets, all trying to get divorces because of all the time that they've spent together. Maybe, maybe not. What about you, Mr. Duncan? Thank you, Tatiana. Tatiana says, what about you? Will you end up killing Mr. Steve? No, I can't do that. I can't do that, because then I won't get my hot cross buns on Sunday, you see. So I can't kill Mr. Steve. If I do that, then how am I going to get my hot cross buns? You see, I'm always thinking of these things, always thinking ahead. Yes. Hello, everyone. I've just finished eating and now I am all heard or here. I am here. I am all ears. So if you are listening carefully to what someone is saying, you can say, I am all ears. I am listening carefully to you. I am all ears. I am listening carefully to what you are saying. I am all ears. So that's what that means, in case you were wondering. Hello to the live chat. Hello to... Oh, hello. We have a new... hello, Mr. Duncan. Can you uninstall 2020? Because my computer has a virus. Yes, there is nothing worse than when your computer gets a virus. The only thing worse than that is when a human being gets one. I think so. Mr. Duncan, I have a hat that is like yours. Oh, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your hat as much as I do. This hat is very useful today because the sunlight is really coming down quite harshly on my face. So my hat is coming in very useful today. Blue Thunder, hello Blue Thunder. I didn't see your message. Sometimes I don't see the messages because they move very fast on the screen. So I'm not ignoring your message. Hello Blue Thunder. I hope you are feeling okay today. Can you please tell us how to prepare Easter cross buns? Hot cross buns. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. We normally buy ours. We buy our hot cross buns from the town, you see. So we don't make them ourselves, unfortunately. I know it's very lazy. I know. Hello to Gaylan. Hello, Gaylan Sabir. Nice to see you here today. How are you? I hope you are feeling good on this lovely Thursday. Noemi says, it is important to take care of our older relatives. My mother lives next door, so it is easy for me. It is easy for me to take care because my mother lives next door. Unfortunately, my mother doesn't live next door at the moment. She is ill, so she is being cared for at the moment. And unfortunately, because of the current situation, I can't even go to see my mother. So I've been told that I have to stay away. So this is another thing that's happening here in the UK. In the UK, people are being told they can't visit hospitals anymore. They can't. Hello, Alsha. Alsha, thank you for your very intelligent question. What is this? Who is this? Why am I here? Well, that's a big question. I would imagine it has something to do with your mum and dad getting together one night and getting all, ooh. So that's the reason why you're here. I hope that answers your question. Hello to Gaylan again. Kurdistan. I am from Kurdistan in Iraq. Hello to you. A big hello to Iraq. I have a lot of people watching in the Middle East. I really do. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Tell us about quite often. When we say quite often, we mean something that happens regularly, something that happens quite a lot. So quite often, we are actually saying many times, or something that occurs often, quite often. How often do you go to town? Quite often. I quite often go to town. Quite often. Some people say quite often. You can say often or often. I often go to town. I often go to town. Hello, Damien. Hello to you as well. Oh my goodness. Damien is my nephew. Hello to you. It's nice to see family members joining me on the live chat. Hello, Damien. I hope everything is going well where you are. A big hello to Yvonne as well. I hope you are both well and happy during this strange time. Unfortunately, we can't go to see my mum at the moment because we've been told we can't. So yes, it's turning out to be a very difficult time. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying my best to keep you company. And also you are keeping me company. So you are taking care of me, and hopefully I am taking care of you at the same time. So that's the reason why we are doing it. Kien Tran says, how old are you? You should never ask a lady her age. Never. Tatiana says, I think you should get a medal from YouTube for looking after us. I'm not sure about that. I think YouTube might be getting a bit bored having to send out my live streams all the time. So maybe not. I might get the opposite. You are not just teaching us, but you also keep us alive and also mentally stable in such strange times. Thank you, Tatiana. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you very much. I try my best. All I do is try my best, just like you. Try your best. That's all I can do. I can't do any more than what I'm doing. We are both well and healthy. I'm housebound now, although Yvonne is still at work. Oh, I see. Yes, I suppose so. I suppose so. Wow. Well, take care, both of you. Please take care. Hello also to... Oh, there is another Damien. Damien Trevis. Hello, Damien Trevis. Is that your garden? Yes, it is. I'm in the garden at home. I haven't gone anywhere. I have to stay here in my garden all the time now because, well, Boris Johnson told me. He said, oh, no, look. No, you must stay at home during this difficult time. So that's what Boris Johnson said. He said it to me. He said, no, come on, Mr. Duncan, you've got to stay at home. You've got to stay at home, okay? Right. I know that was the worst Boris Johnson impression you have ever heard. Hello, Mika. Mika is here watching in Japan. I hope you are feeling good today. Can I ask you what the difference is between fatality and mortality? Normally, we use fatality to show the occurrence of death in a certain circumstance. So I'm trying to explain this without sounding too morbid and depressing. So a fatality is the sudden death, normally in certain circumstances. Mortality is also the occurrence of death. So the mortality and fatality, but quite often we use fatality when we are talking about a certain event or occurrence that has caused the death of someone. So maybe we talk about the fatalities of an earthquake or a plane crash. Okay, that's made me a bit sad now. Not really. So yes, those are the differences, but we often use fatality when we're talking about an event that has caused death. Fatality. What a wonderful morning there. Thank you, Os. Well, now it is 25 minutes past 2 o'clock. 25 past 2 here in the UK, the United Kingdom of England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Santa Claus Grotto. Hello also to Sukat. Has Boris Johnson a little bit of ceasing when he speaks? I don't know if I asked the question very well. I've noticed with Boris Johnson, when he talks, he sometimes has to think about what he's saying as he's saying it. So quite often he will touch his head or he will stroke his hair when he's trying to think of what to say. So you will see quite often when he's talking, he will think, or he's trying to think about what he's going to say next. And to be honest with you, it is a very hard thing to do because I do it in my life. So I have to stand here sometimes for 2 hours just talking. So it can be very difficult to do. It's not an easy thing to do, especially if you are the Prime Minister of a country and you have all of that responsibility as well, all the responsibility that goes with it. So imagine Imagine every word you are saying is being listened to by hundreds, thousands, millions of people. So imagine all of that stress. Xin chào, I beg it. Oh, hello, xin chào to Arn Nguyen. Hello, Arn. Xin chào to you as well. Xin chào means hello in Vietnamese. Hello, Zeki. Do you have any pets or animals? I do not. That was interesting. As I said that, the dogs started barking behind me. No, I don't have any dogs or cats or pets. I don't own any animals. However, I do have the lovely wildlife all around me. I have the birds and the bees. So lots of animals all around me. Hello to Marina. Yes, Boris Johnson has great responsibility. So imagine for a moment that you are the leader of a country and you have to make all those decisions. Imagine that. I don't think I could do it, to be honest. I really couldn't do it. I don't think I would want to do it, to be honest. I really don't think I could do that. Monoki, hello Monoki or Monoki, hello my hero. Do you mean me? Thank you very much, that's very kind of you. Mr. Duncan, how old is the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth? Is she, I want to say she's 94. She's 93 or 94. I want to say 94. And her husband, Prince Philip, is nearly 100. Oh, she is 93. Can I just apologise to the Queen of England for making you 1 year older than you really are? But I did think it was 93 or 94, maybe. But her husband is nearly 100 years old. Can you imagine being 100? Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I'm 100 years old. Hi, Mr. Duncan. Hi, Li Kwang. How is it going? It is going well. It is hanging quite nicely, to be honest. Mainly to the right. Hello, Anna. It isn't simple doing what you do almost every day, talking for 2 hours without a script. Yes. What I like about doing this is it is spontaneous. So I don't know what is going to happen next. You don't know what is going to happen next. So it is almost as if we are just talking in everyday life. Qualiba says, goodbye, Mr. Duncan. I am very sleepy. See you next time. Okay then. Thank you, Qualibi. And I hope you have a super duper sleep. And tomorrow you will wake up refreshed and ready to face a new day. I hope so. Hello, Isis Alvaraz. Hello to you as well. Nice to see you here as well on the live chat. Ismang. Hello, Ismang. Hello to you from the Philippines. Hello to the Philippines. I know I have some viewers in the Philippines as well. Boris Johnson, I don't think he has a comb for his hair. Can I just tell you something? I think Boris Johnson is going bald. That's all I'm saying, but I think Boris Johnson might be going bald because I've noticed that he moves his hair around in a certain way, and quite often you can always tell when a man is trying to hide his bald spot or his baldness. So normally they will move their hair around in a very disorganized way. So I think, shh, don't tell anyone else. This is our little secret, okay? I think Boris Johnson might be going bald. I think so. I'm not sure. It's not official. Please don't report me for spreading malicious gossip. But yes, I am trying to avoid getting taken off. Hello, Cap Devi. Hello, Cap Devi. I live in Spain and I enjoy and love so much your lessons. I am getting used to listening to you and I have begun to understand spoken English. You are the best. Thank you and greetings for all your work. Thank you very much to Cap Devi. Hello to you. In Spain, I know things in Spain have been difficult, just like many parts of Europe, including Italy as well. So can I say a big hello to my viewers in Italy? We are all thinking of you during this time. In fact, I suppose I should say the entire planet. We are all going through a very strange period of time. Although it would be fair to say that some people are going through a much worse situation than here in the UK. However, that can all change. That can all change very quickly. We have noticed how quickly things are changing at the moment. Blue Thunder says, can you say hello to my girlfriend? Oh, I see. So that's why you haven't been attending my classes. You have a girlfriend, eh? Okay, right. Oh, I will say hello to your girlfriend. Your girlfriend, she's watching with me. Will you say hello? If you say hello, she will kiss me. I wonder what she will do if I wave. So what will she do if I say hello and wave? I wonder. I made myself laugh then. It doesn't happen very often. Hello, Saranic. Many regards, Mr. Duncan from Serbia. You are perfect. Hello also to Anapika. Nice to see you here. Mr. Duncan, I think a blackbird just passed behind you. Quite likely, I think so. There might be a blackbird or maybe some others. Oh, I see. So my girlfriend will give me 2 kisses. Oh, okay then. What if I wave with both hands and say hello? Hello to Blue Thunder and his girlfriend. So maybe you will get 3 kisses. Hello, Duck Tran, who says, I will win $20 if you say, hello, Vietnam. A big hello to Vietnam. And I hope you are feeling good today. This is a special live stream during this very strange time. Ariana Grande, hello to you. I love your songs, especially the one where you go, love, 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 love. I like that one. It's one of my favorites. Hello to Ariana Grande, who says, I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. It looks as if we have a few fans of Guardians of the Galaxy watching. Very nice. Isn't that lovely? Hello, Amber, Mr. Duncan. I'm happy to see you again. I will share this live stream with my best friend. Please say a big hello to my friend, Riyad Zotal. Hello, Riyad. Riyad Zotal. Nice to see you here. And also Amber as well. Nice to see you back on the live chat. We have Istanbul. Istanbul. Not Constantinople. Istanbul. Hello to you. Hello, Veta or Vedat. Hello, Vedat Abachi. Nice to see you watching in Turkey. That is a country I've been to twice. So I have in the past been to Turkey and I've had a lovely time there. Can you share with me the experience of communicating in English, please? Thanks a bundle. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Well, communicating in English, just like any language, is a big part of everyone's day. So whatever language you speak, you will find that it becomes a very important part of your day, especially when you are going out, or maybe if you are at work, or maybe if you are socializing. But I hope by using my lessons and using my live streams, you will be able to become comfortable. I think that's a good word. Yes, I think so. I hope you will become comfortable with English and using it in your day-to-day life. Kubra says, wow, you have been to Turkey. I have. Not only that, but also I made an English lesson in Turkey. So I've been to Turkey and I also filmed a special English lesson in Turkey as well. And that is available on my YouTube channel, Going on Holiday. It was a lesson all about going on holiday. Noemi, hello Noemi again. I have a little lizard. Oh, lovely. I have a little lizard on my balcony. It is there because my cat has gone. He was a perfect predator. I love having it, and they catch mosquitoes. So you have a little lizard. Lizard. I love lizards. I always remember when I went to Madeira many years ago, and there were lots of lizards on one of the beaches that we visited, and they would crawl onto your hand and they would bite. They would bite your hand. It wasn't painful, but they would do it. They would crawl onto your hands and they would bite your skin. Very strange. So yes, I love lizards. I love amphibians. I love animals that are wet and slimy. Although having said that, many lizards and many snakes are not wet. They look wet, but they are not wet. Their skin is actually quite dry when you touch it. Hello to Fedden. Hello, Fedden. You have a garden, but we are in quarantine. Yes, I have a garden, and that's the reason why I'm outside today. I am getting my exercise, and that is the reason why I'm outside. I am exercising my vocal cords. I am exercising my mouth, my tongue, and also my eyes. I'm exercising my eyes because I'm reading the live chat, you see. Hello, Anna. Mr. Duncan from Spain. We love your lessons. They are funny, and we can learn and practice English. Well, that is the reason why I do this. I do this so you can study English, learn English, listen to English, and hopefully, eventually, you will become proficient. Ooh, I like that word. To become proficient. If you are proficient, it means you are good at doing something. You have gained the skill. You are proficient. Mika says, quite often I will see a gecko. Gecko. That is another type of reptile, isn't it? Isn't it green? Geckos. I'm sure geckos are green. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of chameleons. Chameleons. Now they are very clever because they can change their colour depending on where they are. Chameleons. Have you ever been to Pakistan? I haven't. I've never travelled. I've never been to that part of the world, to be honest. Yes, you must. If you want to... Can I just have a look at this message here? Because I'm trying to read it, but unfortunately, the sunlight is blinding me. Please, can you help me? In the next year, I will choose English in the university, but they've told me I will have to study English orally also, and my level of listening is weak. So what must I do? Well, first of all, that is a good question. Thank you, Marwa. That is a good question. What I find when you are trying to learn something, sometimes you have to identify the things you can't do and the things you can do. So maybe if you are trying to learn something, especially if you are learning it from the beginning, you have to work out, you have to understand what your weaknesses are and what your strengths are. So the things that you can do well and the things that you don't do very well. So people who are learning English, quite often, they will have to identify the things they can't do well. So you mention listening. Well, listening is something you do slowly and gradually. So that is one of the reasons why I do this. One of the reasons why I do these lessons is to give you a chance to listen to English being spoken. And because these are live, so you are watching a live stream, not recorded, this is all live, it is spontaneous. So it gives you a very good chance to listen to the English language being used naturally. I hope so anyway. Hello to Zeki, Vedat Abachi. Vedat Abachi from Istanbul is my friend. Could you please say hello to my friend? Hello to Vedat Abachi. I hope I pronounced your name right. And a big hello also to Zeki as well, watching in Turkey. Nushar says, we miss Mr. Steve. I know. It is a shame. We can't have Mr. Steve here because he is working. So he still has to work during this time. Thank you, Marwa. You have to identify the things you can't do before you can try to do them. I know that might sound confusing, but sometimes identifying the things you need to improve is a good way to prevent yourself from wasting time. I have done it myself in the past. How is the situation with going in your country? Well, things at the moment are not great. I can't put any positive light on what is happening at the moment here in the UK. I really can't. So things aren't great at the moment. They are not good. Things are slowly getting worse in certain parts of the country, especially in the southeast, London, that area. There are many new cases of at the moment. Can you speak German? I don't speak German, I must be honest with you. Nein would be my answer to that. I am reading Word Power Made Easy. Oh, so is that some sort of exercise book? Hello to Lee Jun Gu. Is that an exercise book that you're using? Is it a textbook to help you with your English? Maybe it is. Lala, hello Lala. Nice to see you here as well. I love to sing your name, especially when I can't remember the words to a song. I go la 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 la. I have followed you for a long time. I hope one day I will meet you. Please keep healthy. You will be pleased to hear that I am healthy. I am not sick. I am not unwell. I am feeling pretty good. One of the most important things, and this is something I'm saying seriously, please make sure that you get enough sleep. I know it seems like a small thing. It seems like something that maybe you can miss and then catch up with later. But however, this is what I'm going to say. Make sure you get enough sleep, because this is the thing that I'm working on. I'm making sure that I get plenty of sleep, a long, rested, relaxing sleep. You must make sure that you are having a lovely, comfortable sleep. Don't force yourself to sleep, but you must try to get your mind into a state where you can relax. And once you relax, you will find that you can sleep. Could you do your classes with more informal English? A topic extra for your live stream? Well, normally when I'm in the studio, I have in the past done many lessons, live lessons about certain topics and subjects. However, at the moment, because of the situation that is happening, I am trying to broaden these live streams so the subjects in these live streams can be very wide, so our discussions can go on and on. Hello also to, hello Mavi. Thank you for your suggestion again. Thank you very much. Very interesting. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. A lot of people forget. They often forget to give me a lovely thumbs up. So please don't forget, there it is. Give me a thumb and also share to let me know that you love me and you care. That would be very nice. That would be lovely. I have been sleeping too much, says Cecilia. Well, yes, maybe you can sleep too much. Too much of anything is bad for you. I think you're right. So yes, my point is making sure that you get plenty of rest. Now, when I say rest, I mean actual sleep. You are actually having nice, relaxed, deep sleep. You are really feeling refreshed. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm trying to make sure that I am getting a very good night's sleep. Hello to Liz Chung. Hello to you. I have a soft spot for all your videos. Sometimes I found I mix up British English and American English in writing. Well, especially when you are spelling words, yes, you have to be careful. If you are using British English, you might have to spell the words differently than when you are using American English in writing. So speaking isn't so important. So when you are speaking, it doesn't matter if you use American words. It doesn't really matter because you can't see the words because you are not spelling them. You are saying them. I think so. Tanya is here. Hello, Tanya. Sorry, Mr. Duncan, I am a bit late. Don't worry. As I always say, it is better to be late than never. So, yes, it is only important to know the differences between American English and British English if you are writing. To be honest with you, normally it will make no difference if you are speaking. Yes, please give me a thumbs up. I love to see the thumbs. It is what keeps me going. It is what keeps me smiling during these tough and difficult times. So please give me a lovely thumbs up. Go on. You know you want to. Zardo, hello, or Darrow. Hello, Darrow. What do you think about the perfect participle? Do you often use this structure as a native speaker? Well, again, it really depends on what the situation is. Certain types of speech pattern depend on what you are trying to say. Whether you are saying something in the perfect tense, or maybe you are using a certain time period, maybe you are using future, past, or present. So it really does depend on what you are actually talking about and the structure of the sentence. The live chat is going by very quickly. I'm sorry if I miss your messages, but there are many messages. Sukat says, I find it easier to watch British channels than American channels. Hello, Timothy. Hello, Timothy. I like your name, by the way. That's a very interesting name. Timothy. Interesting. You are really interesting, and I only watch you on YouTube. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. I'm glad that my videos are useful. I'm really glad to hear that. I will be with you for about another 20 minutes. About another 20 minutes I will be with you. Can we say that Boris Johnson has messy hair? Messy. Yes. If something is untidy, if something looks unpleasant to look at, so a person's hair, so if the person doesn't comb their hair and make it look neat and tidy, we can say that it is messy. It is messy. So if something is messy, it means it is unkept or unkempt or untidy. Something that's been neglected can be messy. Messy. Can you speak with an American accent? Well, I don't see the point, really. I don't see the point of speaking with an American accent. Really, to be honest with you. Irene is going. Thank you, Mr. Duncan and everyone. I have to go now. Thank you, Irene. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I hope you have a good day, a good evening, and a nice rest as well. Lil is going as well. A lot of people have things to do. Maybe you have a family to take care of. Maybe it is late at night where you are, and maybe you are thinking of going to bed, in which case I hope you are having a nice sleep. Connell, oh, hello, Connell. We are watching you on our TV. Oh, my niece, Pavana, and nephew, Kargani. I hope I pronounce his name right, or else I'm going to get into big trouble. Hello to Pavana and also Kargani. Hello to you, and I hope I pronounced your names right, and I hope you can see me clearly on your big television. Look at that. Wow. Wow, Mr. Duncan. We can see all of your wrinkles on your face. I'm getting very close to the camera. So hello to you. I know I should be keeping my distance. You are right, Mr. Duncan. You have to keep your distance. I will go over here. My neighbour's dog is getting very angry. I don't know why. It's not my fault. Nothing to do with me. For those who've just joined me, hello, my name is Duncan. I teach English on YouTube. I live in England, and this is the view at the moment that I'm looking at. There it is. So there is the view right now in my garden, and it's a sunny Thursday. It's a very nice day today, so I thought I would come outside again and share a little bit of this fresh air outside. It is rather nice. And you can also see there is a lot of blossom on the tree. And let's not forget the daffodils as well. There are lots of lovely daffodils growing as well. Mika is going. See you later. And also Belarusia, I am leaving now because I have lots to do. Nice to see you. Until the next time I can watch the live stream, be healthy. Thank you, Belarusia. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Also, Mika is going as well. I would imagine it's very late where you are. So I hope you have a nice rest, and I will see you tomorrow. I will be back with you tomorrow. I will try my best to be with you every day. I will try my best to do that. Oh, your eye colour is brown. Yes, that is true. My eye colour is brown. I have brown eyes. Everyone in my family has brown eyes. I don't know why. It is just a thing. It is just the genes. It is our genetic makeup. It is the thing that makes us what we are. Ah, I'm back. There I am. Hello. So now we will move a little bit further around the corner. Oh, by the way, can I show you something? Can I show you something that really made me happy this morning? Look what I found this morning. Can you guess what I found this morning? I found something very useful. Can you guess what it is? I will give you a clue. It is something that I haven't had, or something that I have been running short of. Can you guess what it is? I found it this morning. Just a moment. Yes, look what I found this morning. Oh, I've got some toilet paper, everyone. I found some toilet paper this morning. I found it in one of the cupboards in the house. In fact, this roll of toilet paper was actually downstairs because I have a toilet downstairs in the house. So there is a toilet upstairs in the bathroom, and there is also a toilet downstairs. So I found this morning, and can I just tell you how pleased I felt? I have never in my life felt so pleased to see some toilet paper. I can't begin to tell you how pleased I felt. I really did feel quite happy. So there it is. I have a roll of toilet paper now, and I have to make sure that this lasts for at least another week. So maybe another week I have to make sure that this lasts. Talking of Japan, I just mentioned Mika. It would appear that the Olympic Games, the 2020 Olympic Games, have been postponed. They have been called off until next year. But the strange thing is, they are still going to call it the 2020 Olympic Games next year. So even though next year will be 2021, they are still going to call the Olympic Games next year the 2020 Olympic Games, which I think is a bit confusing. Would it be easier, and this is just a suggestion, can I just suggest that maybe we just call next year 2020? So maybe this year we will just forget about this year. We will pretend that 2020 didn't happen. We can just pretend it didn't exist. So maybe next year we can just say that next year is 2020. We can just cancel this year. We can just pretend that it didn't happen. So 2020 is next year, okay? Not this year. This is nothing. I don't know what this is. This is crazy time. That's what this is. So next year, I think we should just say that 2021 will be 2020. And then the year after that will be 2021. So we will just pretend that this didn't happen. Have you ever done that in your life? Have you ever had a bad situation and you wish it hadn't happened? But then what you do is you pretend that it didn't happen. You put it to the back of your mind. So maybe everyone in the world can just forget that this happened. So next year, 2021 can be 2020, which means that we can have the 2020 Olympics. And then everyone won't get confused. See, keep it simple. That's what I say. Just change next year to 2020. And this never happened. Apparently at the moment Portugal is also now under control, says Rosa. I haven't heard anything about Portugal. It is strange. Some countries I haven't heard about. I haven't heard what the situation is in certain countries, including Portugal. So I haven't heard what is happening in Portugal. What is happening? Because I don't know. I have no idea. Hello, Waisla. Oh, hello, Waislawa. Thank you very much for your super duper sticker. And it looks as if something very romantic is happening on your super sticker. Thank you very much for your lovely live donation. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Waislawa. And thank you very much for your lovely cute and funny. Yes, I think that is a funny thing to send. Thank you very much. That's cheered me up. That's made me smile. Look at my smile. It's so wide. I am beaming in the sun. Hello, Hang Pham. Hello to you. I have a feeling that you might be in Vietnam. Are you in Vietnam? Maybe. Yes, sir. I would like to see you personally. Ooh. Maybe one day we will meet. Who knows? One day we might meet in the street. You might say, hey, I recognize your face. I've seen you somewhere before. Where have I seen you before? I think maybe you are a teacher on YouTube. Is your name Duncan? Is your name Mr. Duncan? And I will say, no, I'm not Mr. Duncan. Definitely not. Toilet paper is very popular and famous at the moment. I think you are right, Helena. It is. A lot of people are crazy about toilet paper. They can't get enough toilet paper. Hanais says, please stay home and stay safe. I think that is great advice. That is really good advice. So yes, stay at home. Please stay safe. Stay well. And don't forget to keep your distance from people who you don't know. Of course, if you are all living in the same house, maybe with your family, I suppose it's very hard to escape them, as I mentioned earlier. I did mention earlier that some people are finding it very difficult to live in the same house together. Husbands and wives with their kids all having to live together. Some people are finding it very hard to cope with. They can't cope with the situation. I think so. Nushar asks, do you believe that the number of people who have died is true? Well, I suppose in those situations we have to just trust what we are told, because there is no other way of finding out. So I would imagine, and this is just my own thought, that with something so serious and something so drastic and something that is changing so many people's lives, I think it would be very difficult to start making things up or to say fake things. So I think so. So I think you have to be careful in these sorts of situations. I don't think it is a good idea to mislead people. So I would like to think that I trust what is happening. So the information that I'm getting, I would like to think that I am trusting that information. And certainly most of the advice that we are receiving... Hello? Sorry, I was... Hello? What's wrong? Did you hear that? Can you hear that strange sound then? there are two birds and they are doing a little mating dance. There are two birds. They were in the tree behind me and they were doing a little mating dance. They were both trying to attract each other. So that sound you could hear then was actually a mating call. Two birds were saying hello to each other. Hello. Very nice. So it was I think it was two maybe blue tits or maybe great tits. Beautiful birds. So lots of birds at the moment are preparing to mate. They are building their nests and they are going to lay their eggs and raise their young. I think so. A lot of people on the live chat. Hello to Feden, who says everything is closed in Turkey. I think you are right. Yes, everything is closed in many parts of the world. Not just Turkey, but everywhere, including here in the UK. And that's the reason why I'm here with you now. Because I've been told to stay at home as well. So I'm having to stay at home. So to keep me company, I am here with you. I'm talking to you because I want you to keep me company. And I'm hoping that I will keep you company. So we are actually taking care of each other during this time. And I hope you are enjoying it. I will be back with you tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, is Friday. Yeah. We have almost made it to Friday. Almost. We will see what happens tomorrow. So I will be back with you tomorrow around about the same time, 1:30 UK time, 1:30 p.m. UK time. And that's all I will say for now about that, because there are some changes happening this weekend, because we are actually changing the clocks here in the UK this weekend. But tomorrow I will be with you at 1:30 p.m. UK time, the same time as today, even though I was a little bit late today. I'm sorry about that. I was slightly late today, for which I apologise. Before I go, can I just say what I say every day? This is something I've been doing every day while I'm here. Don't forget, you can always make the best of a bad deal. Make the best of a bad deal. So whatever is happening in your life, if something is happening, and if something is troubling you, maybe there is a bad situation, you will always try to make the best of a bad deal. Sometimes you have to try and find something positive to think about, something positive to distract you. Hello, Weslawa. Oh, hello, Weslawa. Thanks for your good vibes. I am going to take some sleep because I will start work at 7 p.m. Have a good afternoon. Thank you very much, Weslawa, and thank you for your lovely donation on the live chat. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I do appreciate it, because everyone is going through something at the moment. So I really do appreciate your very kind donation. Look on the bright side. It's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm literally standing here looking on the bright side. And that's what I'm trying to do here today. So always look on the bright side. Always try to see the positive side of something. I know it's not easy to do, but sometimes you have to try and look on the bright side of life. Here's another one. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. Something that appears bad might actually be good. Maybe there is something good hidden in the bad situation. As I said before, you can always find something to do during this time. Maybe you can find something to occupy your mind. Perhaps you can learn a new skill, something you haven't tried before. Especially if you have a computer. A computer can help you in many ways. This is the one I really like. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't forget, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. However bad things seem, always remind yourself that there is light at the end of the tunnel, even if the light is very far away in the distance. It is still there. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. And finally, before I go, remember, you are not alone. You are not alone. I will try to spend as much time as I can with you during this very strange period. I will try to be here every day if I can. I will be here with you tomorrow, definitely, from 1:30 p.m. UK time. And don't forget, you are not alone. I will be with you as much as I can. And that is it for today. I am going to go into the house. I am going to make a cup of tea for Mr. Steve because he is busy working in the house. And then I will find something to do. I might go back to my computer and do a little bit more. I'm trying to clean all of the files and arrange them in my computer. In fact, I have a lot of hard drives from all of the years that I've been making my English lessons. I have lots and lots of hard drives full of videos and full of lessons. So I want to try and rearrange them and look at some of the stuff that I haven't looked at for a long time. We are strong together, don't forget that. Thank you, Fedden. So that's what I'm doing this afternoon. I will try to clean up some of my files and rearrange some of my old videos that I have stored away. Thank you for your lovely lesson, Mr. Duncan. You are very precious. Thank you very much. I try my best. That is all I can do. As I said at the start of today's live stream, all I do is try to do my best, just as you do. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Anna. Thank you also, Helena. Thank you, Reba. Thank you, Palmyra. It's lovely to see you all today. I will be back tomorrow. So please take care of yourself. You will have one last chance to say goodbye to each other. And of course, goodbye to me. Don't forget, thumbs up. I want to see some more thumbs. Go on, give me a big super duper like before I leave. I want to see your big happy thumb on my screen. Thank you, Tanis. Thank you, Beta. Thank you also, Mercedes. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you also, Luis Mendez. Thank you, Unicornia. Thank you very much for your time. By the way, Luis, did you get my message? Did you get my email? I did try to answer one of your questions. Thank you very much for your company. Thank you, Connell. Thank you also, Zuzika. Oh, Zuzika. I didn't know you were on the live chat. Oh, I didn't see you. Hello, Fedden. Also, Florence, Nusha. Wow, so many people are now saying goodbye. Yes, please give me a lovely thumbs up, because if you do that, then YouTube will show my videos to more people, which I think is a good idea. Stay healthy, stay alive, have a nice brew. Yes, I'm going to have a nice cup of tea with Mr. Steve when I go back into the house. Thank you, Norma. Thank you also, Tanis, Grace, Sing You Are Not Alone and do not waste your last roll of toilet paper. I will not. I will not. I will try not to waste my toilet paper because I only have one roll left, unfortunately. Yes, I got it, Mr. Duncan, and I understood your message well. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you also to Tanya, Saeed. I wish I could say goodbye to everyone. I really do. I really do. I want to say goodbye to everyone. Hello, ANH TV. Goodbye. I will go to sleep. And I hope you have a sweet dream wherever you are watching in the world. Thank you, Mog Mog. It's very nice. I must admit, I am always overwhelmed when I see so many people watching my live streams. I am a simple man. I am one person out of 7 billion. And so are you. But together we can make a difference. That's what I like to think anyway. Thank you also, Dan. Thank you, Blue Thunder, Olga. I will see you later. I am going now. It is time to say goodbye. Yes, my voice needs a rest. I think that's a very good suggestion. Mr. Duncan, we think your voice needs a rest. Well, that's what I'm going to do now. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of English saying, have a good day, stay safe, stay happy, keep your distance. And of course, until the next time we meet here on YouTube, you know what's coming next. I hope you do. Until tomorrow, ta-ta for now.